everybody. So a few days ago, I was trying to make this video for you guys on the 4 processes the body has to go through to heal. And I have had such a heck of a time getting this video up. The first time my husband was riding around the yard on our quad, and I didn't realize how noisy it was until I viewed my my video. And then the second time, I don't know if I must have not pushed record, but there was like 10 minutes missing out of my video. So so I guess that's the universe saying to post it next year. So that's what I'm gonna do. So this video actually works out pretty good because I want to talk with you what I'm going to be doing when I get to the new year. So every year I like to start out the new year with a good reset, either with fasting, intermittent fasting, dry fasting, whatever it is. Last year, that's when I did my 10-day water fast. And I really do like water fasting, but I really, at this time, I really like to do maybe a 3-day. I don't like to do any more than that. Just because it's really hard on our endocrine glands, and I have weak adrenals to begin with that I'm working on and I'm healing. And so the last thing I want to do is stress out my endocrine glands. So I definitely don't want to do long, I don't want to choose a water fast for my reset. So I definitely like the OMAD diet, and that's the diet I'm going to choose. For this new year. I'm going to try to do a 10-day. And the last time I did the OMAD, I actually did it for 2 months. And I really liked it. I got a lot of good kidney filtration. And so I kind of get the best of both worlds when I eat once a day. I kind of get into autophagy. If you're not familiar with autophagy, you have to do your research on it. This guy who discovered this won a Nobel Prize, and if you looked up the word autophagy, it means self-eating. And so the body actually eats the trash in our bodies, and the damaged cells, they start eating themselves and gets rid of the weak cells within the body. It's really a fascinating topic, and you have to look it up, and I will leave a link below on autophagy. So do your research on that. It's phenomenal. And so, and then I get a little bit of fasting in. And so I really do enjoy the OMAD diet because of those factors. And also, you know, and since I don't like drinking a lot of water during the day because I'm kind of doing the dry fasting, you know, I like to stay hydrated when I'm using my sauna. And so when I'm fasting, and if I'm doing any dry fasting, I might drink a little bit of water if I use my sauna. We just have to use, you know, common sense anytime we're doing any type of fast. And I also check my vital signs when I'm fasting. I check my blood pressure. You know, you want your blood pressure not to, that systolic, that top number, you don't want it to get really low. That's a sign of, you know, it's stressing out your endocrine glands, your adrenals. So you just want to be cautious and just use common sense when you're doing these fasts. And another thing too, with the OMAD diet, you know, you guys, you know, really do some research. There's a guy, it's called the Strong Vegan guy, I believe his name. He is vegan and he eats 1 meal a day, and he pumps in a lot of protein in his 1 meal because he's building himself up. Now I'm not really there yet where I want to really pump myself up with a lot of protein. You know, I do get some protein from my fruits and my veggies, my amino acids, so I am getting protein. But I don't like to add a lot of plant-based protein to my diet right now until I get to a really good place with my healing. Then I will definitely bring in like my hemp seeds, my chia, and just a lot of plant protein. So, but if you do want to do the OMAD diet with me and you want to more, so build up your body and get a lot of more your plant proteins in that 1 meal, this one is a really good product my husband, my kids use, and it's by Garden of Life, and it's a raw protein. It's all plant-based. It's a really good source of protein. So, and I'll leave the link below, and you could also get that on Amazon. So if you wanted to pump in more of your protein when you eat your 1 meal a day. So my 1 meal a day is going to be at 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. I have an hour window to eat. So in that hour window for me, I'm going to make a fruit smoothie with banana, blueberries, acai, my superfood blends, and there's another product I like to put in there. It's by Organics. We'll also leave a link down there below for that, because you can get that also on Amazon. And that's really makes your smoothies taste like a cocktail. It's so good. You have my fruit smoothie, and for my 1 meal a day, I'll start with that, and then maybe I'll have maybe some banana with my date sauce on there, or maybe some avocado with some cucumbers. This is what I did before, and it worked out pretty good. And of course my citrus. So I'm just gonna kind of shove all my nutrition all in like that hour window. And so you have to remember too, like anytime you're fasting, it's like you're breaking down the body and then you're rebuilding, you're refeeding when you eat again. So it just, every time you break down and refeed, your body gets stronger and your immune system becomes stronger. Everything just, it gets stronger in the body. And so that's why I really like the fasting. And it's so weird because before I started all this journey, I would have thought all this stuff that I do now is just so out of my comfort zone, my box, that I would never even, I would look at that and be like, that can't be good for you. But when you do your research and you come in with an open mind, and you study people who have healed themselves and who are living these disease-free lifestyles, you catch on to it. And normally when we do go that route is when we find ourselves in trouble. And that's me again. I mention this a lot because that's how most of us come, we start thinking out of the box, and we start turning towards just things that we never just comprehended before. And you see truth in that. And it's pretty cool when you start just becoming aware. So yeah, so I'm going to be hitting that January 2nd, 10 days, OMAD diet, 1 meal a day. And I hope you guys are with me. Another fast that's really awesome is dry fasting. A lot of people do a 3-day dry fast, and that's with no water. And there's 2 different dry fasts. There's a hard fast, and a hard fast is no contact with water whatsoever. That means no brushing your teeth, no taking a shower. I've never experienced that, but there are a lot of people that do, and they swear by it. And the reason why they don't make contact with water, because when you take a shower or brush your teeth, you're still absorbing the water. Almost like when you're fasting, dry fasting, it's almost like you're wringing out a towel, and you're just really getting into like the deep tissue, and you're really getting into that trap. That's what I think about when I'm dry fasting. I'm just wringing myself out. And it does it, and there's a lot of people that have healed a lot of things doing, dry fasting and eating once a day, whether it's a plant-based or a raw meal, whatever, fruit-based, whatever, that's your decision on what you want to eat in that hour window. So just remember, anytime you're doing any type of fast, do your research and listen to your body. It will tell you, it will talk to you. Okay, so, and I will be back probably January 1st. I have family coming out to stay with me, so I'm going to be really busy over the holidays. So with that, I hope you all have a Merry, Merry Christmas, and I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.